Hey, how are you? Oh my goodness, it's so good to have you here. Thank you for joining us once again. It is the Josh Potter Show, and I am Josh Potter. The guest chair empty today. It's just me and the boys, baby. And I want to thank everyone who said hello in Salt Lake City. The Roach has a promotions problem because we did the show. Fantastic time. Thank you to Holly for bringing me out there, paying me to do the show. That was fun. I mean, it was a hell of a good time. Then after the show, there was about 8 people at the bar that I did the show in. 8 people came up to me and were like, "Oh my God, are you Josh Potter? What are you doing in town?" I was doing a show. I mean, these people were like, "I listen to your podcast every week." Evidently not. I mean, what the hell did the guy got to do? I really don't know what to do anymore. So, for the love of God, Tampa Bay, I'm coming there. If you live there, I don't want to hear. I'm going to be there for a million days. I don't want to hear about, what are you doing here? If you see me at the Tampa Bay Rays game, I don't want you to be like, "What's going on? You're in town doing it." Yes. May 29th, big headlining show. Going to be there the rest of the weekend as well. I would love for you to buy tickets at thejoshpotter.com. Also, down the road, going to be in Chicago, July 13th. Going to be in Wisconsin in August 15th and 16th. Tickets are up at thejoshpotter.com. Those are the ones on sale right now. We're going to announce a few more very soon. But if I'm announcing them, how the hell are you missing them? I don't know what to do anymore. Whatever. It's my problem. I would love for you guys to keep sending things into joshpottershow@gmail.com. That is the email for all the Roach reporters out there. Wonderful ones. I love all the new Roach reporters. Keep them coming, baby. Keep the well full of water, if you will. Can't do it without you. And thank you to Odd Track Numbers, who use that same email address to send in this musical number right here. I appreciate it a great deal. Other than that, rate, review, subscribe, tell your damn friends, for Christ's sake. Then maybe I'll go to a city and people will be like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" I'll be like, "You should know. I'm doing a show, for Christ's sake." Golly, it was frustrating. Anyhow, what do you say we get right into it? I might be more rested than I've ever been to do this show right now. Sometimes I come in here and I'm like, I don't even know how I'm awake or alive, let alone able to do a show. So now I'm a little like thrown off kilter. I'm like, boy, I'm rested and I'm ready to go. It could make it for a worse show. I don't know. Am I supposed to be sleeping for 20 minutes before I do the show? I don't know. We'll find out today. But we're going to mix it up a little bit. I've been doing the sports first the last few episodes. So we're going to start today off with some news stuff. And I got to tell you, I have been obsessed with this Mexican sailboat that crashed into the Brooklyn Bridge. Obsessed with it. I mean, normally you just see this kind of thing. I mean, I was looking at it, at first you see it and you're like, wow, look at that. That's pretty. And it's going along real slow. And then it runs into the Brooklyn Bridge. And you think, oh man, well, how the hell did they do that? And then you find out there's people on there. I mean, holy hell, there's people along the mast like it's some gay Peter Pan thing going on. And I just don't understand. Now, if I'm at the top of this thing, and people were saying, we've been talking about it, in green rooms or just I feel like you get your morning coffee and people are talking about this thing. The ship, by the way, it's like this old-timey pirate ship. People are making jokes like this is the Mexican Navy. Well, of course. I don't know that Mexico has to use the Navy very much. Does the Mexican Navy have regular boats? like ones like we have, like a destroyer, an aircraft carrier, stuff like that? Or is it just sailboats that look like pirate ships?
I would believe so.
You think they got real ones?
Yeah.
I want to see the Mexican Naval Fleet. Can we see an image of that? I mean, I don't know where they keep it. I don't think I've ever seen, a Mexican cruiser list of, is this the ships in those look like yachts, for Christ's sake. What the hell is that? They just paint them white so we know the difference?
Yeah, on Wikipedia, there's a list of ships in the Mexican Navy.
That's not good when you can put them all in a list, right?
Destroyers.
Oh, cool. See?
Frigates, corvettes, missile boats.
Carillion Corvette. That's like a Star Wars term. Well, that's good that they've got some other things because, boy, oh boy, I thought it was all made up of this.
These clowns at the top of this?
I mean, this is, how Jerry Seinfeld has the puffy pirate shirt? That's what the naval uniform of the Mexican Navy, if I'm basing it off of this thing. See how they're all lined up on there? Wild. Now, let's go to some videos because, the people at the top there, they're high in the sky. I mean, they might as well be in a skyscraper. I think, now somebody said, why didn't they just jump into the water as they saw the bridge approaching them? You're going to die, right?
Well, they're tied on.
If you jumped, yeah, but you can get rid of the tie, right? They're tied on, but you can get rid of it.
I saw another video of like an actual maritime woman like describing why they couldn't do that. And like because they're so high, there's so many safety precautions. You can't get out.
They're trapped up there?
Pretty much.
So how would they get down in any other circumstance?
A maritime woman did tell Lee that. So
well, yeah, I don't know.
Video, dude.
I don't.
Where does anybody get information?
I don't want to hear a woman tell me how to do anything. Quite frankly, I want a guy that has like a patch over his eye and a parrot on his shoulder to tell me how to get off this thing. But people were saying, say they could jump into the water. I don't believe you would necessarily survive that fall, even if it's water. Don't people kill themselves jumping off the Brooklyn Bridge or the George Washington Bridge or what have you? It's pretty high up there. I would venture to guess, 4 stories, 5 stories high? How high is the Brooklyn Bridge off the water is a question. Because, we've talked at length about people who jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge. That one, obviously, much higher. But I don't believe that you would necessarily survive a fall. So I guess that's 1.5 stories?
Yeah, I've done
so I guess you could jump off of there.
Do a 100-foot cliff.
They don't have nets. That's a telltale sign. If there were people, doing that sort of, I can't even talk about it like an adult because of YouTube, but if there were people doing that sort of thing, you know what I'm talking about. They would have nets on there to stop them. But I was just thinking that this ship, it looked like it was like 4 stories in the sky. I don't think jumping off would be necessarily something. But can we watch some of the video of this ship colliding? There's been so many camera angles. So this is supposed to be like a goodwill ship. You think, oh, is this an ancient ship from the 1600s, with like the conquistadors left over when they came? No, this thing was built in 81. So here it is. That's the Mexican national anthem, isn't it? And so it's going on. Now, if I'm up at the top, miles ago, I would have been like, yo, the fucking bridge. Like, why? They just seemed like they were just standing there.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, boy.
Let's go.
I have some other angles for you.
Yeah, please. They don't even seem to be alarmed or realize what's about to happen as there are people physically colliding into the bridge. They're up so high. If you're listening at home and not able to watch, oh, here we go. Here's a good one. There's people right there. I can't believe only 2 people died. It is crazy. I guess the smart move was for the driver of the ship. What an idiot. They said that's what. He's an idiot.
Bizarre.
God.
Gadoosh.
Send it to me.
Oh my God. See, pause it for a second. This is a lesson, folks, in multimedia today. If you're going to film an event that is going to be so newsworthy, be conscious of the fucking shit you're saying on the video, right? I mean, this is like when you go to a concert now, you shouldn't, when you film something at a concert, you don't want to be singing in the video because it never, ever sounds good. And you're like cringing trying to, if you share that video and it's you screaming the song tone deaf at a fucking concert, that's, people are going to be disgusted with you. That's the same thing with this, pretty much. But here's my point. I see upon approach, none of the guys at the top of this thing doing anything to motion. Are they like literally tied to it? Is this like a slave ship of some kind? I mean, well, how?
You could see like a guy here.
That's a little late. It's a little late there. That's literally a little late. I mean, the bridge is, if you're on a thing, I mean, just like a couple 200 yards away, I'd be like, wow, the bridge is pretty low. I'm like higher than the cars. Yo, the fucking bridge, dude. I would be, and it looks like the guy who was driving the ship.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, a little late again. I mean, if I'm him, I'm gonna grab onto the fucking bridge. I mean, that sucks that they're tied to it. That's the worst because I would have just, wouldn't it be cool if they could jump up and there's like a guy like that runs across the bridge and then gets back on it again? That'd be sick. It'd be some, Tom Cruise would have did that for a stunt in Mission Impossible. I mean, it's just crazy to me. And maybe they did heed the warning because you know what it does look like to me watching it in these many angles, especially the one like ground level with it.
Yeah.
It looks like he's trying to turn the ship to like stop it into the side of the embankment or something before it gets to the bridge.
So I've actually also been obsessed with this.
Oh, and so you've done deep dive. I mean, yeah. I'm just like, I haven't even like wanted to find out. I have been just watching the footage going like, what the fuck?
I do have the detailed reported information.
Please.
So this is what they say so far, is that in this harbor, they can only get in and out a certain way, and they use tugboats to just turn the ship around so that it enters the slip in the right way.
No one measured things before they realized that it will, in fact, have to go underneath the Brooklyn Bridge.
The plan was never to cross the Brooklyn Bridge.
Okay.
As the ship was leaving, there was a malfunction, and the engines went down, and it got caught in the strong currents of the Hudson River, which can be up. You can see that the river is flowing really hard.
Of course.
And so while it lost power, it's drifting backwards. This isn't the front.
Right. Okay. So now it's just going with the sea. And there maybe the guy is steering it or no?
He's trying to steer it away from actually hitting people on the side.
And at no point was there some sort of...
He had no control.
We should cut the people down since they're out of control in the Hudson River? I mean, the second the engines go down, I go, well, this is over. Let's cut the people off the fucking masts.
There was no time because they weren't even supposed to park the boat there. But there was...
Of course they weren't. There's no muster drill for these fucking guys up on the ship masts. I mean, what if the thing sank? They're going to just be tied to the masts the whole time? I mean, this is fucking nuts.
It's crazy. But why they're up there is because they're supposed to be doing this display while they're leaving the harbor.
Yeah, it's over. The display's over. The engines are broken on this old-ass ship. We're floating down the river, and we're going to run into the Brooklyn Bridge. Get the people off the masts.
Now, the issue that I see is why wasn't... If this slip where the ship wasn't really supposed to be, it was a backup position for them to park. They were offshoring.
This is where they were going to park?
They had already been parked and were leaving.
Oh.
And so they're trying to go, but the currents were too strong, engine malfunction, ship drifts backwards into the bridge while they're displayed to exit the harbor. And I think that, okay, if you're in a slip that you weren't supposed to be in and the currents are that strong that day, why were they not on a tugboat? Why was a tugboat not at least there for backup?
Or
and there's the tug right next to them.
You're canceling it. Get the people off. Turn the Christmas lights off. It's canceled. I mean, what the fuck are we doing? And I mean, 2 people died, R.I.P., the whole thing. But I can't believe more of those dudes. I mean, there was a dude like hanging by his ankles.
Yeah,
I mean, this looked like a fucking Pirates of the Caribbean or something where they shot a cannonball at it or whatever.
Divert some of the power from those Christmas lights to the engine.
I mean, something. Those are just fucking plugged into the wall. I mean, they're not even. It's crazy. It just looks like It looks like one of those ships that you ride on, like where it's like, oh, we're gonna have a few drinks.
You could see a guy hanging right here.
Yeah, I mean, when the things break, there's a guy like swinging. I mean, it looks like it's a Broadway play. I mean, it's crazy. What's going on there? Well, that ship is, I mean, golly, just a wild time. The fucking Hudson River has seen a thing or two, hasn't it? You got Sully Sullenberger driving the fucking plane into there. People on the wing. Golly, unbelievable. Today's Josh Potter Show is brought to us by Huel. Do you not have enough time for a complete and balanced meal? There's a lot of people on the go. You're a busy person. You're running around. That's where Huel comes in. Lately, I've been having the Black Edition ready-to-drink meal in a bottle here. I mean, this thing, I had 2 flights the one day. I wasn't going to get to my destination until very late in the day. Thank God I brought a little Huel on the way to the airport. Pounded that guy out, and I was sustained up until I could have a meal much later in the day. It was unbelievable. It's got 35 grams of protein, 27 vitamins and minerals, and it's low in sugar. And by the way, Huel is incredibly affordable. By the way, also, Huel is the global complete nutrition brand with over 500 million meals sold. And for new customers shopping at Huel.com, you can try it for 15% off plus a free gift using my exclusive code Potter at Huel.com. Once again, that's 15% off plus you're going to get a free gift for the new customers using my exclusive code Potter at Huel.com. Please see the description for the terms and conditions. Unlock a healthier, easier way to eat with Huel. Nutritionally complete meals in minutes so you can focus on what really matters. Well, many folks out there, as I mentioned, have been sending wonderful things. I'm noticing common themes outside of just semen terrorism. We've noticed, and believe me, I have some in here. I've noticed other common themes lately. A lot of teacher sex going on. Unreal amount. And I'm curious, and it's a question that I constantly raise when this topic arises. Is this happening more often than in yesteryear, or are we having more of it because we're hiring dumber people to be teachers? And I'm not taking anything away from someone whose passion is teaching. I'm saying that the job is so thankless and has such a low salary and benefits, only dum-dums want to take it. That's my point. Here's one dum-dum now. A former teacher of the year, as a matter. This is the teacher of the year at some point. The best you got out there, evidently in San Diego County. This woman has confessed to committing sex crimes against 2 young boys. Jacqueline Ma in a courtroom on Friday. It's funny that her last name is Ma because you ever see that movie Ma with the big fat black lady? What's her name?
No, I've never.
You never saw that movie?
No.
It's like this. I mean, it is fucked up, but she's like, befriends a group of high school kids, and then she tries to fuck the star player of the football team. It's bizarre. It's a bizarre film. You don't have to look in it. There she is. What's that lady's name? This lady was in the Fences movie. I mean, she's been in some big time stuff, and then she did this one. Octavia Spencer. Aha. This lady's not black. She's Asian, but nevertheless, it was just kind of hearkening back to that. So this woman, she's in court. She goes, I'm speaking today because I'm guilty of my crimes and I'm deeply ashamed of my actions. She said through tears, I violated my original commitment to be the kind of teacher all parents hope their children will have. The woman expressed deep regret for the pain and suffering she caused at Lincoln Acres Elementary School. Gah. She's like a full-on. She's not someone who is charmed by a 17-year-old with a mustache and kind of I'm a little older than I put on. You know what I'm saying? This is like children at this point. She was recognized in 2022 as one of San Diego County's Teachers of the Year. However, in the spring of 2023, a mother of a 12-year-old boy discovered sexually explicit messages between her son and Ma, including one where the woman professed love for the boy. I mean, who do you think's going to see? If you're sending a 12-year-old messages, you don't think the parents have access to the messages at this point? You think this kid's going to keep his Snapchat covert? I mean, what the hell is this lady thinking? And she's an educator. That's the thing that blows my mind. She professed her love for the boy, too, which is, like, sick and sad. It's like, you love a 12-year-old? Like, what's going on? This is the lady that's teaching children. After the mother reported it to the police, investigators found that she had been buying gifts for the boy and engaging in a sexual relationship with him. Further investigation revealed that she had groomed an 11-year-old boy years earlier, an incident that ended when she removed her shirt in front of him in the classroom. In the classroom, she's just like, ooh, I mean, between bells? I mean, when the hell did she do that? It's crazy. You think a little kid at that point, by the way, is just like, you know what I mean? He's not even like into girls, and this older lady is just like, you want to see my tits? I mean, it's so fucking bizarre to me. Per KUSI, during the sentencing, she said, I just pray for an extra hand of protection and strength to all of those I've hurt. Okay, great. She was sentenced to 30 years to life in prison. That's one of the harsher sentences that I've heard for any of these people. She's not going to be eligible for parole for 30 years either. I can't imagine a more qualified and passionate educator to receive this honor. Boy, oh boy, imagine having that on tape. The principal giving a speech. One of our best. This is literally the creativity, initiative, collaboration, and 100% dedication Miss Ma has for her students in the school is immeasurable. When students leave Miss Ma's room, they are more confident students. I bet, because they're looking at her tits all day. That'd make me pretty confident. They're more engaged citizens and more thoughtful adolescents who know they are loved. Oh boy, did they know when they left her. That's a tough tape to have out there. Now I feel... I mean, obviously, we feel for the victims, but that principal, oh, God. Try to get that scrubbed. I'd pay whatever top dollar to get that scrubbed from wherever it exists out there. The fact that the news has it and you're just like, oh, shit. I didn't even fuck any of the kids and I'm in this thing. God. Boy, oh, boy. And she's not the only lady. This is a teacher. Now, when I was going to school, sure, there were some hot teachers. Sure, there were maybe like some hot ladies that worked as a secretary in the like principal's office or what have you. But there were 0.00% hot lunch ladies. And I don't even know if this lady was hot, but evidently the lunch ladies are fucking the kids now. What? I didn't even register the lunch ladies as human beings. They were walking moles with hairs on. I mean, they were just a 30-year-old lunch lady. Oh, my Lord. Okay, so she fits the bill. I mean, this is what I would have ventured to guess. A 30-year-old lunch lady had sex with a boy every single day, and her colleagues missed a creepy photo of the victim in her work locker. They have lockers, the lunch ladies? Crazy. I do not want to know what's in the average lunch lady's locker, let alone this one who's fucking a kid in the school. Jenna Woodworth, 30 years old, arrested Thursday for allegedly having a relationship with a senior. See, this is one of those. This isn't like, this lady's getting charmed. She's trying to like, oh, he's got like a car. I mean, she's probably like impressed by this guy. Woodworth is accused of having sexual intercourse with the student on multiple occasions in a school closet. Oh, my Lord. This is sad. I mean, this guy, this senior in high school has his whole life ahead of him. He's going to get to go to college where he'll meet a ton of girls. Hell, he's in high school where he probably could meet a few as well. But he opts to fuck the lunch lady in a closet. I mean, this is the kind of activity that you do when you're my age, not when you got the whole world in front of you. This is like you're 39 and you have no family and you're just kind of like counting the days. Then you fuck a lunch lady in the closet. Not when you're 18. Come on. It's unclear how police were tipped off to the alleged crime. But an arrest affidavit said that they began investigating the allegations Wednesday morning. An interview with the student revealed that Woodworth allegedly picked him up in a stadium parking lot using a district vehicle. What? They give the lunch ladies access to vehicles? I mean, I think the lunch ladies at my school took the bus. I think they took the bus right outside where the school buses came. They took the old MTA transit. She then allegedly drove him back to campus, and the two entered the building through an employee-only entrance to have intercourse in the closet on Monday. He told police that they entered the building through the back door of the cafeteria and allegedly had sex in a kitchen closet. Woodworth then allegedly washed her hands and returned to work. She's going back to the food? Oh, my God.
Do we trust this woman to wash her hands properly?
I don't even care about, I mean, whatever's in the lunch food is in there already. I don't care what's in her hands. I mean, I would venture to guess her hands are disgusting on every given day, let alone, I don't need her to have sex with an 18-year-old to think her hands are gross. If anything, she washed them off on his dick compared to what was on this. Look, you think this lady has clean hands on the day-to-day? I don't know. But boy, oh boy, the teen then told police the same thing happened again on Tuesday. Oh my God. So they're just clocking in every day. Slop it, Joe. That's that Adam Sandler song, right? The lunch lady land. This is Chris Farley. I mean, that lady. And imagine, what are you going to brag to your friends that you fucked the lunch lady? The two have reportedly known each other since the student was a freshman at the high school. Yeah, because she served him lunch every day for 4 fucking years. Woodworth would get upset with me if I did not speak to her or acknowledge her when I was around her. Oh my God, you got a clingy girlfriend in the lunch lady? You can't even go buy lunch at school. You're like, why aren't you going to lunch today? The lunch lady's going to nag me because I haven't fucked her in 2 days. Ugh, what a nightmare for this kid. Woodworth has been employed with the high school's nutrition department. Was that a Michelle Obama thing? That they renamed the department from just like food to nutrition department? The school notified parents that she has been terminated after the arrest. The school district sent a letter to the parents informing them of the arrest and writing that immediate and decisive action was taken after the administration learned of the incident. Yeah, I mean, this is not one of those where they have to be like, oh, we got to really look into this. This is like a highfalutin teacher here, a professor, maybe. No, this is the lunch lady. They'll find another one. They're not where they're like, get lost, lady. You're fucking the kids. Any inappropriate relationship between a staff member and a student violates the trust placed in our employees and is wholly unacceptable. We want our community to know that we are taking the matter very seriously and we have acted swiftly at every step to protect our students and uphold the integrity of our schools. Oh, my God. And imagine you have to put out that statement because of a lunch lady. How much money do you think she makes a year? How much money do lunch ladies make? Let's see. Are they paid? If they are paid even close to what a teacher's salary is in this country, I will be disgusted. I bet it's like a fucking union job or some shit, probably. I mean, that would be crazy if all along the lunch ladies.
I think it is union.
I mean, sure. But what's a salary? I mean, if I'm going to find.
About $15 an hour or 32 grand a year.
All right. Now, Google average teacher salary. Because I'm not going to lie. I think it's similar. And this is what I'm saying. No. We are putting teachers on par with.
I think teachers like double.
Where? Average teacher salary. In California. That's in California.
Los Angeles.
I want to say in the country.
Yeah, national.
And by the way, average
72.
72.
So double.
I mean, yeah, in some places.
But the starting teacher salary is 46. So it's,
oh my God.
Yeah, it's not that far off.
This is criminal, folks. I mean, this is why China, we're already gone, dude. We lost. China's got us. I mean, we're fucked. They're fucked. The teachers and the lunch ladies are fucking the kids. They're half as dumb as the kids. It's over, folks. It's over. Look at this lady's face says it all. Today's Josh Potter Show is brought to us by Home Chef. These days, it can feel like there's no price difference between eating out and staying in. I mean, the grocery store is banana land right now, is it not? The only options that seem affordable are unhealthy. But with Home Chef, you can save money and you can eat healthier with their fresh, delicious meal kits delivered straight to your door. That's my favorite part about it. It just comes right to the door. Oh, I love when it comes right to the door. Users of leading meal kits have rated Home Chef #1 in quality, convenience, taste, and value, and recipe ease, which I value the most. For a limited time, Home Chef is offering my listeners 18 free meals, plus you're going to get free dessert for life, and of course, free shipping on your first box. Go to homechef.com/Potter. That's homechef.com/Potter for 18 free meals, and you're going to get free dessert for life. Homechef.com/Potter. You got to be an active subscriber to receive the free dessert. Oh boy, do we have a video for this next story here? From T-Bone, this shooting video, or this shooting incident. An argument over parking at an Airbnb allegedly led to a Porsche driver shooting a man who said he was taking too long to park.
No, I don't have a video for this one.
Is it Tom Segura?
I have a video.
A Porsche driver arrested for shooting someone who took too long to park? I could see that happen. In just a cold, blind rage. Could you imagine? No, this guy, I mean, what a fucking, according to police reports obtained by local outlet WSVN, police received an alert that shots had been fired around 11 p.m. outside of a residence they would soon learn was an Airbnb. This is why I don't fuck with Airbnbs. Too much weird shit happening. And then it's like, you get a fine for, oh no, I gotta be the maid for this Airbnb too. I gotta clean up all the things. I mean, get lost. Plus, I'm not touching your personal shit. I hate that shit. Ugh, give me a hotel where I can just throw my cum everywhere and some foreign lady comes in and cleans it. The victim reportedly said that he was attempting to park his Toyota Tacoma, a large pickup truck, in a narrow spot near the Airbnb when a man in a Porsche drove up behind him and began to honk at the victim to hurry up. Boy, that sucks because you have like a big old truck and you're like, oh, sorry. Trying to maneuver it around. This guy's just like, I'm going to fucking. The Porsche driver later identified as 29-year-old Anthony Christopher Russian. That seems like a fake name, if I've ever heard one. He continued to honk until the victim had parked and stepped out of his car to ask what the problem was. The victim said the gentleman told him he was taking too long to park, per police report obtained by WPLG. Russian then reportedly took out a handgun, aimed it at the victim's torso, and pulled the trigger. God! But the gun then malfunctioned and did not fire. Russian attempted to adjust the chamber, but the gun still did not fire. That's going to show that it wasn't just a crime of passion. That it shows that this guy's a fucking psychopath. Because if you're like, oh shit, hold on, don't move, and he's fucking around with it, and then he's like, I got it now. And then he does it. Yeah, I mean, you have a couple of minutes to be like, what am I doing? This guy's just trying to park his car. Anyway, he heard a gunshot and he immediately felt a burning sensation in his right foot. So this guy didn't even hit him anywhere near his torso where he was aiming. Police tracked down the gentleman, arrested him, and charged him with attempted second-degree murder and use or display of a firearm while committing a felony. Tebow sent that one in. Nice little palate cleanser. Just a simple road rage incident, you know? I mean, I have not experienced road rage in a great deal of time. I haven't driven a car in, 7 years now. I haven't driven a car in 7. In fact, the idea frightens me, driving a car at this point.
Wow.
I have not. Yeah, it's crazy. Last time I drove a car was Christmas 2018. When I moved here in 2017, I said to myself, I'm going to sell my car. I'm not going to drive. I'm too poor to have a car in LA. That's what I said at first. And then, after a while, my license expired. And now it'll be such hell to go back and get it again. And I thought to myself, Josh, you're getting more blind. You might as well do good in this world and, potentially save some lives by not driving. I'm going to be like the fucking guy driving the Mexican boat into the wall. But So I didn't drive. And then, when I would go home, when I had a license, I would go home because in Buffalo at the time, Ubers were still very new and they sucked and they were expensive because there was only so many. So I would rent a car, and I haven't done that since 2018 because I think my license expired. But I have not experienced road rage in all of that time, obviously. Thank God none of my Uber drivers, who I trust with my life every fucking day, they haven't done it either. Wouldn't it be crazy if a Waymo had a little road rage, or if someone had road rage against a Waymo? That would be fucked up.
I think I saw something about that.
I mean, what's the guy's going to kill me because of the Waymo? I'm like, and the guy's like pointing a gun out the fucking, I don't know. But thank God it hasn't happened with Uber. I've heard horror stories. My father, however, he used to be a big road rage guy. Oh my Lord. And I mean, he didn't care if his son was in the car. You kidding me? I remember one time at a mall parking situation in the holidays. The parking situation at a mall in the holidays. Hectic, right? My dad was sitting there waiting for somebody to back out of a spot. And as he backed out, someone else came zipping around and pulled in. Tale as old as time. So what did my father do? He blocked the man in there. And he got out of the car. And he told the man, I'm going to go inside. And I'm going to come out with a brand new baseball bat. And I'm going to smash up your car. And I'm going to fuck it. And he told him, and he did it like in a very calm way. And then we parked, and my dad walked by the guy's car, and the guy was still sitting in it. And my dad said to me, he's going to be sitting in there the whole time we're shopping. Watch. And we went inside, we shopped, we came out. The guy was still in his car, and my dad was like, sucker.
That's a great story.
There was another time where it was actually on the road, you're driving. And I don't know what this person did. I barely paid attention. When I'm in a car, since a child, even to now, and I've had women express this to me, I'm gone. I am somewhere else. Perhaps another good reason why I shouldn't be driving any longer. I dissociate. I am somewhere else. I'm thinking. I don't know. But I'm gone. I'm not all there. I'm not a great conversation in a car necessarily. And I've had women. I remember my girlfriend one time talking to my mom. I overheard them talking, and my girlfriend goes, Josh doesn't really talk in the car. And my mom goes, yeah, that's his thinking place.
Okay.
That was weird because they didn't talk about, right? The fact that they connected on, it was strange to me. I go, this must be a prevalent thing about me. But, so, I'm not paying attention. I don't remember what this guy did to my dad on the road.
But yeah, there's co-pilot etiquette. Man.
What do you mean?
You got to focus up. You got to be there for the driver.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I don't care about that. I, though, am sitting there. I'm a kid in this situation. I'm not paying attention to what is happening on the road. I don't see this man, cuts my dad off. I don't know what the hell happened, but I knew that my dad pulled up next to him. He's doing the fucking, giving him the finger, blah, blah, blah. And then my dad proceeded to follow this guy for, I don't know, an hour. We followed this guy to, our home was in Williamsville, and my father followed him to like almost Grand Island, if you know the Buffalo area, very far away. And then the guy got to his house and got out of the car, and my dad goes, I know where you live now.
Jesus Christ.
And then did nothing, but he was so satisfied that he did that. What if the guy got to his house and then came out with like a gun? It was insane. But yeah, so then we just drove home another fucking 20 minutes home or whatever the hell it was.
How long did it take you to figure out what was going on in that situation?
I kind of knew. I knew my dad. I was like, Dad, are we just stop? I would be like that little bitch gay kid in the car, like, Dad.
Did you
I'm
have
like, where are we
anywhere to
going?
go?
My dad's like, we're going to just see where this guy's going. And I'm like, what if he's going someplace scary? I don't fucking know.
Did you have anywhere to be? Like, were you in your little baseball outfit, missing practice?
No, I don't remember. No, it wasn't like, it was like on the way home from something. And I don't recall the scenario. I think we were just running errands. I remember you have to, God, I think about these fucking iPad kids and how lucky they are that they have a screen to stare at whilst their parents run errands. Because I don't know what the hell I did to keep myself. I would bring magazines. I hated going shopping with my parents or anything. I remember like even just requesting my mom leave me in the car. She'd be arrested today if she did that. She'd be thrown in jail. She'd be thrown under the jail. But I used to be like, Mom, can I just stay in the car? And she's like, yeah, I don't give a shit. And I'd stay in there and I'd, play with a tech deck or something. I don't even know what I would do. But staying in the car was infinitely better than going into the store and having to walk around and my mom doing stuff. Ugh, just a nightmare. But we got another shooting here. This one from Craniac. First time Roach reporter, I do believe. I think I would remember the name Craniac is all I'm getting at. But this is another shooting in Charlotte, North Carolina. Now this one, a lot of tropes here. So let's try to pump the brakes on some stereotypes, all right? We don't know what's going on.
We do have a video for this one.
This is great. But I'm just going to give you a byline. In Charlotte, North Carolina, according to WBTV, a Popeyes manager accused of shooting his coworker over burnt biscuits. I'm not making any judgments on who these people are yet. Let's watch it.
Tonight in a wild shooting out of Charlotte. This one happening over the weekend at a Popeyes on South Boulevard. New court documents reveal burnt biscuits led to a burst of bullets outside the fast food business.
That lady's just a reporter. She's not involved in the story. She doesn't count yet. Okay, go ahead.
Burnt biscuits led to a burst of bullets outside the fast food business.
Biscuits,
the person shot was
bullets.
a manager of the restaurant.
B
The person
words.
who fired the gun was arrested. He's due in court later this month.
That's it?
I guess that's it.
Oh, God. We didn't even get to see who it was.
I know. Oh, there he is.
Okay, well, there we are. You try.
Rodney Wood, 22.
Yep. He was arrested and charged with attempted first-degree murder. I think he just takes his biscuits seriously. I mean, this is more justified than the road rage incident, if you ask me. This is just a man who enjoys quality work. All right. The shooting happened around 6 p.m. on Sunday, May 11th. It's my sister's birthday. A witness, who was a customer at the time of the shooting, told police the altercation stemmed from an argument between Wood and another employee due to overcooked biscuits. Well, this lady, is that the lady that's the victim? Or is that somebody else?
No, that was a different story. Sorry.
Oh, my bad. Okay. The witness reported that both went outside after one challenged the other, leading to a physical fight. During the brawl, Wood allegedly pulled a gun and fired 2 rounds. Court documents stated that a video now taken showed Wood discharging his firearm twice at point blank range. Do we have that one? Do we have the video? I want to see the victim.
Okay, let's do a little bit of more research here.
All right. I'll read and you research. Right. Both shots hit Wood's co-worker, one in the groin and the other in the chest. Ooh, which one would you prefer? The groin or the chest? One has my heart in it and one is around my penis. Those are tough places to get shot. The employee was rushed to Atrium Health Main in critical with life-threatening condition and underwent emergency surgery. When officers arrived at the restaurant, Wood was gone. According to more witnesses, he ran away and police quickly found and apprehended him within the same shopping center. Police said Wood claimed the coworker he was accused of shooting was also a manager. Wood pleaded to the police that once he and the other manager went outside, he was punched in the face 3 times, causing him to fire the 2 warning shots, not intended to kill. I shot 2 warning shots. They just happened to hit him in the groin and the chest. The warning shots.
All right, this does look like a better news article.
All right, let's see.
New at 5 o'clock, burnt biscuits led to bullets fired outside of South Charlotte.
We just caught the news in a thing that's going. I mean, this is the problem, folks. One AI or whatever is out there is writing scripts. The same. It's the same script. Is it the same news?
No,
it's not. I bet it's owned by the same company though. And they sent it around, spreading it around. And it's probably, I don't really know how it actually works. It could go 2 ways. But I know they be sharing scripts out there. I don't know who's initially writing them. Burnt biscuits led to bullets flying. Now it's all, I bet we could find 17, we could put a supercut together of this fucking thing. There used to be a software that existed where you have basically like a TiVo setup or like a DVR situation where it's just recording everything at all times, all the TV. And you could type in keywords and it will pull all the stuff. So we could have found a montage of local, you know what I'm saying? And Jimmy Kimmel used to utilize this software and things like that. But let's go back and listen to Erica Bryant and her little rendition.
This looks like a good news.
All right, let's see. Good one here. Burnt biscuits led to bullets billowing about. Okay, go ahead. A barrage of bullets.
Burnt biscuits led to bullets fired outside of South
barrage of bullets would have been better.
Popeyes restaurant.
That's what the other one
One
said.
man was shot, and it was caught on camera. We're going to freeze the video because it is graphic.
Hell yeah, let's go. Graphic
Yeah,
video.
Oh, they fighting.
Oh, they fight.
He knocked the headset up.
Can you pause it? The drive-through of a... Pause it for me.
Yeah.
Or does it not pause?
You heard the woman gasping there. This happened outside of a Popeyes restaurant on South Boulevard near...
Let me refresh this.
It's okay. I mean, a Popeyes restaurant is not where you want to get into an altercation. Everyone's got their phones out. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
It's led to bullets fired outside of South Charlotte Popeyes restaurant. One man was shot, and it was caught on camera. We're going to freeze the video because it is graphic.
He all up in his face, too. Oh, they fighting. He knocked the headset up.
Can you pause it? Yeah. See, we got it to pause there. No, see, now they froze it. Still played the gunshots, though. Wouldn't that sneeze have been better 10 seconds ago before? Anyhow, they pause it, but we still get to hear the gunshots and the lady screaming. So, I mean, I wish we got to hear some more of their dialogue instead of the lady. Again, another lesson in background noise on the video. We don't need this lady's commentary. I don't need her to be like, they be fighting. Oop. Oh, I don't need her play by play. I want to hear what these fucking guys are saying to each other. It would have been more helpful, more compelling. Okay, go ahead. Let's see.
You heard the woman gasping there. This happened outside of a Popeyes restaurant on South Boulevard near I-485. And that's where Channel 9's crime reporter Hunter Sines is live tonight. Hunter?
Oh, Erica, my God. Hello, I am Hunter Sines here at the Popeyes chicken establishment.
It's another example
next
of
to the highway.
A simple argument. This one over
and it's in one channel
biscuits
too.
That led to.
I mean, this guy. It was an altercation over burnt biscuits. Something I've never experienced. My mother makes sure we don't have biscuits at the table. I mean, this guy. I hope he quotes somebody, like he quotes the guy. He's like, according to one witness, yeah. Mr. Wood said that he was finna to get his gun. He's finna get his gun. Okay, go ahead, play it. Let's see.
Being shot. Police say it happened between two managers at this Popeyes here behind me, and an eyewitness told me today all of it happened in front of his young children.
Oh, God forbid.
For the first time, we are seeing different vantage points of a Mother's Day shooting at this South Charlotte Popeyes. Two men seen fighting in the parking lot, then two shots ring out. We are choosing to stop this Charlotte video, the rest too graphic to show. I spoke over the phone with an eyewitness who didn't want to...
Stop. This shot.
I spoke on the phone. You had to put it... I mean, this is just... Okay, now video me talking on the phone as if... Play it. Is this the real conversation? Let's
He's
see.
going for a raise, dude.
To use his name, but he says he and his wife were inside the fast food restaurant and were the last to deal with the suspect.
He was going in the back and was starting arguing with the guy over some burnt biscuits. He took the plate with the burnt biscuits and threw it on the ground.
Moments later, in this dash camera video, you can see the two men walk out of the Popeyes. Then another eyewitness captured the victim throw punches first. Then the suspect pulled a gun and fired. Seconds later, this angle shows the suspected gunman walks back into the restaurant as those inside scurry around, some ducking.
You always think the worst, that he's going nuts now and will shoot around.
No. Pause it. I don't know who this fucking Russian guy is that's talking on the phone over here or whatever the hell. But this man just cares about his job. This is all very justified to me. And you know what put him over the edge? I'll tell you right now. Black people love Mother's Day. It's true. It's a big thing in the black community. Call me woke, whatever you want. I know it's true. Okay. So Mother's Day's huge for this guy probably. It's not only biscuits, it's biscuits on Mother's Day. You don't fuck with the biscuits on Mother's Day. So he went and he took care of business. He threw the biscuits, yelled at the guy, shot him in the fucking groin and in the chest. And then he went inside to make sure the biscuits are made correctly. He wasn't going to wield his gun. Go ahead, play the rest.
Somebody else was hurt. Seconds later, the suspect was seen walking out and away from the restaurant. Police caught up to him nearby, arresting 22-year-old Rondi Wood. He's charged with attempted murder. The victim shot twice, but is currently alive.
Well, that's good.
And again, police say both the suspect and the victim were both managers here at this fast food restaurant you see behind me. I did reach out to Popeyes asking them how an employee managed to have a gun while on the clock and if any of their policies will change.
You know pause it. You know how I'd answer that question to Mr. Signs here? I'd be like, yeah, we don't have metal detectors at Popeyes, pal. There's a lot of people coming into Popeyes with a gun.
They're in South Charlotte. It's like
everyone's got a fucking gun.
Yeah.
Relax. Oh, go ahead.
Of this, but I haven't heard back yet. Reporting live tonight in South Charlotte, Hunter Signs, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Hope that.
All right. Well, folks, we have one story before we move on to sports real quick. We got a story about some semen terrorism. It's been a while, but it's here. We have it, I think.
The terror. I call upon all nations to do everything they can to stop these terrorist killers. Thank you. Now watch this drive.
Oh boy, folks. This is a big one. We have a video too, I do believe.
Yeah, we got a couple.
Oh boy, we love a video. I'm going to tee it up though. You see a Gastonia man.
It's the same news channel as the last one.
This is in Charlotte as well, right?
Yeah.
It's behind bars after being accused of assaulting women inside a Walmart. And when we say assaulting a woman, we know because we heard George Bush talk what kind of assault it is. Semen terror. This guy. Let's watch the video, if we have it. Ooh, same
tonight,
lady.
a Gastonia man is behind bars. He's accused of assaulting people inside a Walmart. First, we want to warn you.
Can you pause it for a second? Erica Bryant is getting. She might as well be my guest today. She's getting a lot of screen time. Go ahead. Poor Erica Bryant, by the way, having to report on all these fucking stories. Hilarious. Who sent this one in? It was Jason Gerkitz. So it's not even the same person. Cranium first. Now Jason Gerkitz sending in 2 Erica Bryant stories today. Go ahead.
Is disturbing. It's difficult to listen to. Channel 9's Glenn Counts is live tonight.
Who the hell is this guy? Send this guy to the Popeye shooting. What the hell are we doing? This guy's at the Walmart semen terrorism story, not at the Popeye story. Who's running this bureau? This guy's got his hat on. I mean, what the fuck?
He's like, I wanted some biscuits, man. I don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing here.
Now he's at Walmart talking about a guy jizzing on people. This guy does not want to talk about that. He would rather. I mean, I don't know who's sending people out on these stories.
Take
who's
a wild guess what the
coordinator?
guy jizzing on people looks like, though.
I'm going to say a white guy. I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm going to guess white or Asian. Go ahead.
The Gaston County Jail. And Glenn, the victim says that man sprayed his bodily fluids on her.
Oh.
Well, Erica, this is certainly one of the strangest cases to enter the criminal justice system. And today, the judge took steps to keep the suspect locked up. Thomas
Can you
Snyder,
pause it? He did not address which bodily fluids. He made the woman's. Erica Bryant had to tee it up by being like, so what's this about bodily fluids? I thought he was going to be like, he jizzed on him there, Erica. He didn't even say that. He goes, this is, and by the way, if we had Glenn Counts here in this chair over here, I could regale him with dozens of stories that the Roach reporters have sent in. We know that this is commonplace. How come this keeps playing?
Sorry.
It's all right. I'm trying to make a point here. This is common. And the more, well, that's why we're raising awareness. So people like Glenn Counts can't be out here being like, this is some of the wildest shit I've ever heard. No, this is commonplace. And look at who the guy is. See, we should have had Horatio Signs or what was that guy's name? Hector Signs? Herman? I forget his name. Heath? I'm trying to think of the white guy's name from before. Heath Signs. He should be reporting at the Walmart. All right, let's listen to them. Hunter. There we go. Different white name.
Snyder appeared in court this afternoon on the upgraded charges of aggravated assault.
I don't know what kind of sick, twisted stuff that is. It makes me feel unsafe.
Can you pause it? What the fuck are we doing here? The foot? It's an open toe shoe, and this is the choice you made. They're doing one of those, I want to remain anonymous voices. Blur his fucking face or put a black dot over it. Don't show us his sandal feet. I mean, if you're listening, you're lucky because you don't have to look at this. But this is offensive to me. And also to some, it's probably going to turn them on. So it's almost like you're creating more semen terrorism by having this bare foot onto the fucking screen there. God, okay, go ahead.
One of 3 victims. We are not showing her face, and we have distorted her voice. She was attacked back in February.
That was a female's foot?
That's kind of left a mental scar on me.
Prosecutors say that
Can you pause it? I have a mental scar on my fucking soul right now from looking at that. That was a woman's foot?
I guess so.
Woof. Well, we know the guy doesn't have a foot fetish if he got his jizz on. Okay, go ahead.
All of the women were assaulted inside of this Walmart on North Myrtle School Road. One in February, another in March, and the last one this past Friday, May the 2nd. All of the victims were allegedly sprayed with semen from a syringe.
From a syringe? That's the worst way to distribute it. I mean, if you're going to fucking go do it, be a man about it. The syringe thing is always, we've had that in the past. Usually they're injecting it into fruits or vegetables or something. This guy's just going around with a syringe and spraying ladies with semen. Wild. I don't know how, and again, it takes some investigating to find out how you know it's semen when it happens to you. And I'm sure it's disgusting, whatever it is. I would be grossed out if anyone sprayed anything on me, but I wouldn't go, was that jizz from a syringe? Okay, go ahead.
Doing was getting some tortilla chips, and all of a sudden, it's you feel something kind of wet hitting your back, and you're like, what in the world is going on? And then all of a sudden, this crazy guy with a syringe is just squirting stuff out, and you don't even know what kind of liquid it is.
Right, today, pause it. I would be terrible. I'd be like, is that acid? I would go immediately like, is this going to like eat my skin or something? Like, I wouldn't go, is this jizz? I don't know. That would be an afterthought. I'd be like, oh, thank God it's jizz. Why do I say thank God it's jizz? Because I thought it was acid or something. But boy, oh boy, I'd be like, whew. But I mean, maybe this lady, and again, we've had stories. There was the story of Justin Tucker, where the lady's like, I know what jizz looks like. And I was like, touche, I guess that makes sense. Maybe this lady felt the jizz on her back and was like, there's only one thing that feels like that on my back. I know. I'm not taking that piece of, what's the word, like a testimonial away from them, I guess you could say. That will hold up in the Roach Court of Law. And this guy, golly, of course, this is the profile of a semen terrorist right here. I mean, this might as well be like the semen terrorist Mohammed Atta. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is just whatever. I mean, if there was TSA in an airport situation with semen terrorists, this is the guy you'd see in a line and be like, okay, I hope they search him extra. That's all I'm saying. If you pick up what I'm putting down here. Okay, go ahead.
Prosecutors say that Snyder was actually recording the incident, and police are going through those videos.
They discovered that multiple videos of that conduct had been recorded with multiple different victims, and they had been disseminated to other people using messaging apps on the defendant's phone.
Snyder has been charged with disseminating obscenity. He didn't say much in court, but defended himself against that charge.
I know it doesn't make any difference now, but I do want the court to know that those videos never went to anybody else.
Oh, that's what everyone's worried about. What happened to the videos, sir? Everyone's worried about the videos, not the fact that he's squirting jizz onto people. I mean, that's what I'd be like. I don't really give a fuck about the video right now, pal. You did the jizz squirting to begin with. Trust me, I didn't do anything with the videos. I just jerked off to them. All right, go ahead.
Police say the quick action by their officer and detective resulted in last Friday's arrest. Police released this statement. No one should have to endure such an invasive and traumatic experience while simply going on his or her daily life shopping in a store.
Of course.
This victim says the experience left her wondering about her health.
I told him, I was like, well, I wanted to be more further tested to make sure that he didn't have any type of disease, because for one, I come home and I'm around my kids.
Now, Snyder's bond was $100,000, but today the judge raised it to $250,000 secured.
You can't, okay, pause it. I mean, I just, looking at Glenn Counts, you can't wear that hat and report on jizz terrorism. I mean, it is, this guy's like, he's got, again, if you're listening, I'll explain. He's got a old-timey news hat on.
He's also a big guy. I didn't think he would be as nerdy as he is.
I mean, regardless, he's giving you his, I'm sure when the camera goes off, he's like, what the fuck is this fucking, I mean, I've seen it. They put on the nerdy voice for the news, but then they get all fucking, I swear to God. I'm not saying that's Glenn Counts. I'm just saying I've seen it. And he's got his old-timey news hat, though. I mean, imagine wearing this thing and interviewing people about getting jizz squirted on them at Walmart. I mean, what the hell is going on out there in journalism? Extra, read all about it. That's what he's got. I mean, it's not even that. This is like, listen here, copper. Okay, I'm going to, like, where were you? I mean, this is.
So I heard you got some jizz on you.
This guy, yeah, he's got like the pencil in his ear. Yeah. And he's got a pad of paper. It's like, you got a pad of paper, pal? I mean, golly, imagine taking it that seriously. Boy, oh boy. Well, let's get to a couple of sports stories before we get out of here and go into a little overtime. And I really only have a couple of things I want to share with you in that regard, and I'm excited. Beep, 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 oh boy, and these are just a couple of videos to wrap things up with, folks, and it's just good old fun, if you ask me. Good old Americana. I love what's going. This is a nice little palate cleanser, you know, at the end of the show. You know how at the end of the news broadcast they'll be like, you know, they'll have a story. It's like a family of 5 murdered at a Target, you know, something like that, and then they'll go, but before we go, here is a pile of puppies at the park. And they'll show something like that. This is our version of that today, the sports section. It's a couple of guys who are having a good time at the game. Watch this one first here.
Fourth inning in Detroit. Check out this guy's seat and paraphernalia.
Alex Bregman then hit a home run here. Yeah. Okay, pause it because I don't want to get us ripped off YouTube because Major League Baseball is such cunts about the fucking highlights. And God forbid we talk about Alex Bregman hitting a home run while a guy, I didn't see what he had necessarily. I think he was rolling a joint.
They go back to him.
Okay, go ahead. They do? They show it again? That's funny. Oh, it's just rolling a joint.
Yeah, he's smoking again.
Stay hot. He's just, that guy's pissed because he's a Tigers fan. He's like, fuck. God, Alex Bregman's good. But it is funny that he's with his paraphernalia. I mean, I don't think that's even such an offensive thing. He's so far up in the stands, too. I mean, he's going to get thrown out.
There's nobody even near him. He's being polite.
He's being so polite. But I would, because here's what I'm learning now, because there's actually a television show out there. I don't know where it is. I'm seeing clips from it on the internet. That's how I consume. That's how we all consume TV shows now. It's like I've never actually seen the show, but I've seen clips of the shows. I'm like, I guess I watch it. But it is of stadium security and how they find people like they'll in this show they find people like vaping And they go, we got a vapor in section 122 over there, row 4. And then they send people down to go get them. And in this case, this guy's just like, fuck it. He's like, I'll go way to the top over there. No one's going to care. Maybe they don't even have the security cameras on that section. Maybe he's right. Maybe they don't even like key in on that because no one's over there at that point. So he's just up there ripping a J. I hope he makes it to the end of the game and no one notices. The most I've ever done like that back in, I guess it would have been, it was whenever the Bills were playing Monday Night Football against the Cleveland Browns, and Brady Quinn was the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns, and we lost because my friend, who I love very much, and this is no shade to him, Ryan Lindell, he missed a field goal. And so the Bills lost that Monday Night Football. In that game, I smoked a bowl in the last row. But that's because it was so crowded and we were in the upper corner, no one was paying attention to us. So I smoked a bowl in that. Someone brought a bowl in. They didn't seem to find it or whatever. It's easy when you got a lot of winter clothes on to hide shit. Let me just put it that way. And not guns or anything, obviously, because they have metal detectors and whatnot. But I'm saying, like, drugs. So we, at the time, weed was not too kosher, but we ripped a bowl up there. I can proudly say that I've smoked a bowl in Ralph Wilson, now Highmark Stadium, which in the last season of existence coming up here, they're going to knock it down and make it a fucking parking lot soon. And I'm going to cry. But we'll go for one more game. Maybe I'll sneak a bowl in again. Who knows? Or maybe I'll be like our next guy. This guy is at a Timberwolves game. They're in the playoffs. They're about to be in the Eastern Conference Championship round here. Oh, my goodness. Check out this Timberwolves fan. He knows how to have a good time. He's up there on the slopes in Minnesota.
What's up, y'all?
He's on the Jumbotron.
Come on now.
Woo! On the Jumbotron. Hey, this is like, so pause it. This is what the NBA does, I've noticed. I don't watch as much NBAs maybe as I should, but this guy is on the Jumbotron and is in the commercials and on some broadcasts. They'll just play what's going on with the Jumbotron. So you have some dumb host who's like, probably a local morning radio host who does the in-game entertainment, and he's out there and he's like, oh, let's get everyone out there doing the conga, and everyone, they're all dancing. Let's show some congas. Do the conga out there. Oh, that one looks good. And this guy's like, woo! And he happens to be on the Jumbotron at this time. Woo! Next to that guy who's already did a bump, and he's like,
the face at the end is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look at the guy next to him with the mustache.
Yeah.
That guy already did a bump, and he is he is lit. Or he knows it's about to come, and he's like, oh boy. Is there is that a leg bouncing? Play it again for me. Play it again, Sam. Is that a kid over there to his other side, or is it just a young dude? It just looks like a young dude to me.
It looks like his younger brother.
Yeah. That guy's like, he is dancing. God. People are having a good time out there, folks. And I am all about it. I hope you have a good time out there as well. Get your ass to a game. Do a bump. Smoke a joint. Have all the fun. The lunch ladies are fucking the kids out there. Why not? I plan on having quite a bit of fun at my shows this summer, and I hope you come to them. Hell, I'm going to be in Tampa Bay in just a couple of days coming up here. The 29th of May is when I'm headlining Side Splitters. I want you to come to that, and I'll be there the rest of the weekend with Annie. But come to my show. And then you can come to the other one, too, if you want. May 29th. I'm telling you, Tampa Bay. If I have one motherfucker come up to me at the Tampa Bay Rays game and ask me what the hell I'm doing in town, I'm going to call that guy a liar. I can't wait, though. Come up and say what's up. I will be going to the Tampa Bay Rays game. May 26th. Or whatever it is. The Wednesday, 28th. Yeah. See you there. Anyhow. JoshPotterShow@gmail.com is the email. TheJoshPotter.com is where you buy tickets. Chicago's on there as well. Wisconsin. Come on out to the damn shows, please. Next week, we'll be back right here Thank you to Lee. Thank you to Alex. Thank you to Bobby. We'll see you next time on the Josh Potter Show. Goodbye.
Coming to 11 direct with the Roach. We shotgun the beers, I got time for a toast. It's the only place I get my sports like for real, son. He taught us nobody's more sus than Russell Wilson.
Here's the deal, son. Won't find us in Walmart. Josh Potter, keep it frank, kinda like a ballpark. It wasn't nothing talking all that jism. Turns out there's a lot of semen terrorism.
Now it's time we hit 'em. Bringing Votto to the plate. Roachy, your warrants with Chase O'Donnell the Great. Let me stop for a second, cause it's Ask Marty time. Cause it's idiocy, you know I cannot abide.
Not a fan of these guys, gonna damage the rise. Worse than the host known as the Roach. Leave an idiot woman standing on the side or looking like she just tripped into a moat.
I'ma kill this Henny beat like murder. Been in more studios than most have ever heard. I'm pleased to be listening. Hit that like and subscribe. So many Bills hats got the mafia vibe.
A lot to describe like a Roach reporter. Teacher on OF, don't report her. Trying to live life with my mannequin wife and my mannequin kids if that's my mannequin right.
Been a fan of this guy since the Roach Motel. Couple 100 weeks in, still funny as hell. From the tit cups to back sis and blind eyes, Potter has one of the best shows of all time.
Now watch this drive. Pop a couple tall cans with the Roach King and caught the vibe. Ready to pour more, scurry out the floorboards, hit like, comment, and subscribe.